So the first question would be describe your leadership skills and what are your strengths as a leader. A research was done by thebalance.com and they have analyzed the top 10 skills that make a person a leader. Now from that list, I feel that I have a few of them, and the skills that I possess includes communication skills, positivity, the ability to motivate, as well as trustworthiness. Now first of all, communication skills is very important because if we cannot communicate with others, we open room for more potential conflicts. The ability to remain positive and to motivate is also important because I believe positivity is an important part of our lives and it is highly contagious as well. If those around us saw that we remain positive no matter what happens, they would tend to be motivated and have a positive outlook in life as well. And only when we are able to motivate them, we will be able to make a difference in the life of others. And also, people will only trust people that they respect. By demonstrating trustworthiness and honesty, we encourage similar honesty in those that look up to us. Hence, with these leadership skills, I believe we can all make a difference, a positive difference in the life of others. Now, the second question would be, how do you feel about your ability to resolve conflict in the workplace? Okay, now there are 5 ways of resolving conflicts. They are compromising, smoothing over conflicts, withdrawal, forcing a solution, as well as confrontation. According to this particular model, I'll be more inclined towards using compromising to resolve conflicts, both in the workplace and outside of the workplace. Compromising is the most effective way in dealing with interpersonal conflicts because it offers both sides of some of what they intend to get out of the conflict. However, compromising often do not target the root cause of the conflict and plant seed for future conflicts as well. So a more effective way that I use in conjunction with compromising would be collaboration. Collaboration is finding a solution that works for all parties. I believe that this would be most optimal way of resolving conflict, whether is it in the workplace or outside of the workplace. Personally, I've also used this way of resolving many conflicts before, and it has worked for me in my conflict resolution in the workplace because it allows both sides to look at a solution that is able to satisfy the needs of each other. So the third question is describe your experience working with a team in this course and what team building skills do you display through your English 222 team project. Okay, first of all, despite having various challenges working with my team in this English 222 team project, my overall experiences working with this lovely group was a pleasant one. And we work together to overcome many obstacles together. Some of these obstacles include assignment of tasks, researching and filtering out relevant points from the internet for our project because some of the points on the internet might not be relevant, and also meeting each other's schedule to discuss about the group project. Some team building skills that I've displayed throughout this team project would be brainstorming ideas and strategies, dedicating tasks to different group members, and also provide feedback, constructive ones, of course. And I've helped in brainstorming and research on what to include in our project, and also helped in dedicating tasks. Overall, we have worked together as a team to complete this group project, and I'm actually proud to say that it has been a pleasure working together as a team with my group to complete this English 222 group assignment. The fourth question would be how will you describe your professional brand in 3 to 5 words? And also rate your confidence level in communicating your professional brand. A, through a traditional career marketing package, example resume and cover letter. B, during an interview, and also C, through digital storytelling. First, I will describe my professional brand as limitations are imaginary. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, I will rate my confidence level in communicating my professional brand through traditional career marketing package to be 8 out of 10. Because after attending the English 222 Business Communications course, I'm more confident than before in marketing my professional brand through these traditional means. However, I still feel that I need more exposure and experiences in building my professional brand, and also adding more things into my resume and cover letter in order to perfect them. That's why I give myself a score of 8 out of 10. During an interview, I will give myself 7 out of 10 in my confidence level because similar to the previous part, I feel that I was not as confident as I am now in attending an interview before the English 222 course. Through the course, I've definitely learned many important techniques and skills in order to clear an interview. And I've definitely learned many through Miss Kim's guidance. I've also learned many techniques. And also Ms. Kim has also prepared us for future interviews by giving us assignments and exercises relevant to us when we enter the workforce. So I thank you for that. And also, but however, I'm not still fully confident to market myself in an interview because I feel that I would really have to go through a few interviews to gain real life experiences in order to achieve a 10 out of 10 confidence level in an interview. Okay, lastly, I would say that I'm 9 out of 10 in marketing my professional brand through digital storytelling because I've had experiences through the duration of English 222 module, and I can say that I'm able to speak much more confidently than I was before in front of a camera. However, I will still need to work on my pace of my work and also my tonality to achieve true professionalism. The fifth question is describe your written communication strength. Identify one area that you would like to continue to grow and also to improve. So apart from the basics of written communication such as the sentence structure, the grammar, as well as some main components, there are some main components that differentiate a professional written communication piece from a normal one. This component include the ability to be clear, concise, concrete, and specific, as well as complete, courteous, coherent, and constructive in the writing style. So my written communication strength will include the ability to construct a concise and coherent sentences that are concrete and specific to the topic that I'm writing on. Okay, however, I feel that one area that I would still like to continue to grow on would be the ability to be clear in my writing communication style. Because to be clear also means to be transparent, allowing my target audience to be able to understand my writing by just reading them once. And I feel that this is very important, especially if you are writing to potential employers, and they will not bother to call us up for interview if they could not decipher what we are communicating through our resume and cover letter. Hence, I feel that being clear would be one area that I could work on in my communication through writing. So the sixth question will be describe your presentation strength. Identify one area that you would like to continue to grow and improve. So Durante's model consists of 5 steps of achieving an effective way of creating a PowerPoint slide. They are: treat your audience as king, spread ideas and move people, help the audience see what you are saying, practice design, not decorating, and lastly, cultivate healthy relationships with the audience. So by applying Durante's 5 steps of an effective presentation, I'm able to create slides that are both appealing and able to communicate the message across to the audience. So my presentation strength include treating audience like kings by using points that are relevant to the audience, and also practice design instead of decorating by including minimum words and also arranging my words and pictures to suit the appeal of my audience. However, one area I would like to improve on would be the ability to cultivate a healthy relationship with the audience and create a deep enough impact with my slides so that the audience would remember. I believe that this is an important part of any presentation, and despite it being difficult, but once mastered, it can benefit both oneself and those around the person. Also, the good presentation is a value offering and having the ability to change lives. So my seventh question would be describe your visual communication strengths and also identify one area that you would like to continue to grow and improve. So first, video communication is the presentation of information and ideas using pictures and diagrams. Visual communication is also believed to be one of the most heavily abused communication style that is both very common and also what people rely on the most. My visual communication strength would be the ability to use relevant imagery to convey my points across to the audience, and the ability to arrange pictures strategically so that they appeal to my audience. So whenever I create PowerPoint slides, I like to present them using pictures instead of plain words. And also I feel that sometimes imagery communicates information across more efficiently than text alone. And I will also ensure that my images are placed strategically and they are not excessive and to distract the audience away from the main message. So one area I would like to continue to grow and improve myself on will be using abstract image to represent my points and ideas, because I feel that in doing so, it will be able to create a more lasting and deeper impact to my target audience. And also the last question, the eighth question, would be what tools do you feel most confident about in including in your 21st century business communication toolkit. Which tool do you consider your greatest strength, and also what area do you still want to work to improve? So, as we move into this digital age, I feel that we have to be equipped with the ability to communicate in a digital world. This communication means we include marketing ourselves on social medias, site and professional sites such as Facebook, Instagram, as well as LinkedIn. So another way of communicating would be through traditional media such as the newspaper and through traditional paper advertising. Personally, I would think marketing by digital means would be the most cost efficient as well as effective way of communicating in the 21st century. It is also the tool that I'm most confident in and will include in my 21st century business communication toolkit. Because as I'm familiar with professional social media such as LinkedIn, I will feel more comfortable using this tool to market myself and also to use it for business communication. Sites such as LinkedIn are also able to reach out to a wider group of audience and rather than traditional means of communication such as advertisement through newspaper and brochures. Facebook can also be a good way to communicate business across, but due to the nature of Facebook being a social site, one person would have to do more filtering in choosing the target audience. Okay, hence my greatest strength would be using tools such as Facebook and also LinkedIn because I'm familiar with their interfaces and hence able to better communicate myself and my business through these means. So actually one area I would like to improve on would be the ability to market myself online more professionally. So thank you guys for listening to this and I hope all of you have a good December ahead. Cheers.